For a lot of families, getting a driver's license is this huge milestone. It's exciting for sure, but it can also be a little nerve-wracking. You know, it's a big step toward independence, but it's also a journey filled with a ton of questions. So, how do you find the right path forward? Well, let's take a look together.
So, here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with the common challenges families run into. Then, we'll explore a clear, straightforward solution. We're going to look at this whole thing from both the students' and the parents' point of view. And then, we'll dive into the program's history. We'll wrap it all up by focusing on the ultimate goal, which is, of course, creating a safe, confident driver.
All right, so where does this all even begin? Well, for most people, it starts with a whole lot of questions and, a few common hurdles.
This is that big moment, right? Your teen is ready to get behind the wheel. The excitement is there, but so is the complexity of it all. You know you need to do something, but what's the first step? What's the right move? That's really the big question.
And these are the kinds of concerns that come up almost immediately. Is this course actually approved by the state? Is it legitimate? How are we possibly going to fit this into an already packed schedule with school and sports and everything else? And, most importantly, is this actually going to teach them to be a safe driver for life? These are exactly the questions we're going to answer.
Okay, so with all those concerns in mind, let's look at a solution that was really designed to address every single one of them.
At its core, drivered2go.com is an online platform that was built for this exact purpose. The two key phrases here are state-approved and designed for teens. So this isn't some generic online course. It's a very specific educational tool to help them get that permit and eventually their license.
So the bottom line is this. The program is officially recognized by the state, and it's built for the way we all live and learn today. You can use it on your phone, a tablet, or a computer. What that means is you're getting a legitimate, flexible framework right from the start.
Okay, now that we have that foundation, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's look at this from the student's perspective. What does it actually feel like to take this course?
The student experience really boils down to three main things: flexibility, to learn on your own terms; engagement, so you're actually interested in what you're learning; and preparation, so you feel ready for that exam. Let's dig into each of those.
This really spells out the difference, doesn't it? I mean, forget those rigid schedules or having to be in a specific classroom at a specific time. The online model really puts you in control. You learn at your own pace, on your own time, and on whatever device you want.
And this is where it gets really interesting. This is not just a digital textbook you have to read. With things like audio narration that reads to you, interactive scenarios you can play through, and even some game-based elements, it just helps make the rules of the road stick in your brain.
Hey, you don't have to take my word for it. When students like Bella actually say the quizzes were fun, you know the course is doing something right.
And here's another great benefit. In many states, you can actually earn up to 2.5 high school credits just for finishing the course. That's a definite win-win.
Okay, so let's shift our focus back over to the parents. Because for parents, this whole process is really about trust, safety, and ultimately, peace of mind.
6 million. That's a huge number. That's how many students have successfully gone through this program. This isn't some new company that just popped up. This is a really tried and true path to getting a license.
And that's what gives parents that peace of mind. It's knowing that the curriculum is fully state-approved, that it's trusted by school districts across the country, and that there's a real-life support team there to help your student if they ever get stuck.
That kind of trust isn't something that's built overnight. It really comes from a long, consistent history that's focused on educational excellence. This program has some deep roots. It was actually founded way back in 1999 by educators. For more than 25 years, they've been adapting and perfecting the curriculum to keep up with the latest road safety laws. That's a legacy you can count on.
So, let's bring all of this together. What's the main takeaway here? What is the practical path forward for you and your family? Well, simply put, if you're looking for a structured, legitimate, and state-approved way to get driver education done, this program offers a flexible and accessible option that's designed to fit into your life.
And this, right here, is the most important part. The whole process isn't just about memorizing some facts so you can pass a test. It's about building a solid foundation of knowledge and skills to help create a new generation of safer, more confident drivers on the road.